But I was up late last night doing some last minute prep. So, greenhouse. Look at these materials. So, can you guess what's in these shulkers? We've got some shulkers here, some here. What is in them? This is nothing but white concrete, and this is nothing but glass. Because that is mostly what we're going to be using is white concrete and glass. Specifically, we're going to start with white concrete and then work onto glass. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take all this white concrete. I might not even be able to fit this in my inventory. Oh, I should be able to, actually. Is we can add details with quartz later. And if I'm going to bet, because they said that the new update with the creaking and the new wood, they said that that's going to be released in snapshots and beta soon, which I'm going to guess that means like tomorrow or next week. And then around, I'm going to guess the week of Halloween, it's actually going to release as an update. So we might get the white wood. We might get white wood, which would be really nice. I would love me some white wood. We got a lot of, we're going to get this entire, I want to get the entire outline of this done today. So that tomorrow we could do the glass and possibly details. Because the sooner we get started on doing details, we're good. Is this one 4? Yeah. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. Right? Yep. 2, 2, 2. 1, 1, 2, 1. Maybe. Comes back this way. All right. That's a kind of outline. So that one is actually going to be what it looks like, at least on the outside, because I'm not going to do the circles completely on the inside. I don't see the point. Minecraft Live, you could have been so great. You could have been every year. It could be so great. Like I remember, the 1.20 Minecraft Live, I believe that was Tricky Trials released this year. So that would have been 2022, I think. Yeah, because 2024, last year, 2023 was Tricky Trials. So yeah, the 2022 Minecraft Live was incredibly mid, because it was just like camels and stuff. It didn't, and the trail ruins, that was it. That one was mid. And then we finally got the Ancient City one in 2021. That one was hype. It seems to alternate. Yeah, I think it does, because what was... Yes, it was alternating a little bit. I think it alternates between hype and mid. Alright, now these guys. That's 4, 2, 2, 2. Okay. 4, 2, 2, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1x6. Get rid of this, and then we just build that guy up to at least this level, I'd say. We're gonna go to at least this level. I don't know exactly. That's why we're doing this without schematics. And when we start on the end project, we're also gonna do that completely without schematics. I forgot to tell you guys that, but I want to do the end project completely without schematics, other than for like redstone stuff. If I need redstone things or an enderman farm, because I know I want to put an enderman farm in the middle of the island. So I might use a schematic for that. Might not, who knows, we'll see. But either way, we're not going to use schematics for this at all. We're not using any schematics for this. This is just going to be me eyeballing it and seeing how it goes. No schematics needed. It might turn out really terrible, and it might turn out halfway decent. I don't know. By the 7th, I'm going to bet. I mean, unless I just completely no-life it, which is possible, but that's also not possible anymore, because one of the other guys at my work, so I was working every other day just because we weren't sending out enough things, because I do but the box things, right? I'm not going to say what for, but I just do boxes, and I'm a quote-unquote box boy, just in my grandparents' shop. And the other day, one of the other box boys quit. Just because I guess he got sick of it. I mean, I don't blame him. It is annoying, but I'm going to stick with my grandparents no matter what. But I was working every other day because there was just not enough work. So it's like, all right, each of you do 10 every other day. So Monday, Wednesday, and Thursday and Friday were my days. So you come in Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and do 10 boxes. And then that's it. Tuesday and Wednesday doesn't matter. Just Just stay home. So that's when I would do the early morning type streams. That's not going to happen anymore. I'm pretty sure I go in every day now. So what I'll do is I'll start waking up at I'll actually start waking up on time instead of sleeping in like I have been. So I'll wake up, go to work around 7, come home around... Ow. So I want that back. No, my block. Come home around 9-ish and then go live around 10 and then just stream the rest of the day. If I do that for like this whole next week, maybe that's a possibility. That's a very big maybe. I've used hardly any of this stuff. Okay, well, let's get started. Actually, should I go get food? I'm kind of hungry. It is 12. I'm gonna go make some lunch and then I will be back. And then we'll continue this. I'm gonna go make some lunch though, because I am hungry and I haven't eaten yet. It was such a... What do we get? I'm trying to look on the bright side. I'm trying to look at all the good things, but realistically, it's a new wood type and a useless mob. That's all the info we really got. Oh, Mojang. They just... No, I was trying to defend them for some time about, oh, they're really not lazy. They're just, you know, it's game development. It takes time. It can be difficult. No, they're being lazy at this point. The fact that 2019 Minecraft Live was 3 hours long and this one was 50 minutes. Because you had the 30-minute show and then probably like an after show that was 20 minutes. Then the pre-show that was 15 minutes. So around an hour-long show with 30 minutes of actual new information. 15 minutes highlighting the community, which is good. I support that. 30 minutes of actual new information about the game, which is what everyone came for. And then another 20 minutes of just playtest, watching the developers playtest. Minecraft Live sucked. It was terrible. They need to do something. I have a feeling Minecraft's going to enter another Dark Ages, because due to the fact that this update is going to suck, we got no new info on the updates. The Minecraft movie's coming out, and that's going to suck. After the Minecraft movie comes out, Minecraft's going into another Dark Ages. It's going to go into one. It's going to take a little dip, Minecraft movie, and then it's just going way back down to the relevancy again. But I'm almost done with the... I've completely caught up on the montage for Pitfall. All the videos are in that I've done, and I've got a bunch of spare slots and stuff. The only thing I need to do is make the videos and the builds that we haven't done, like the portal video, and then the greenhouse build and the village build. Possibly the castle rooms as well. Probably not, though. I might not have the castle rooms because I don't see the point. Because I'm not going to be able to show them off. I think I've got like a solid minute of time that I've given myself for just the replay mod to be on. Which is where we show off everything. Because the video goes intro, me building Pitfall, which is the majority of it. All of it, digging the hole, making the castle, making these builds in here, flooding. All that's in just the main chunk, which is like a solid 3 minutes of just building. And then the very last minute is I put on replay mod and we just show off everything. And that, I'm gonna have to cramp in a bunch of stuff. So we're probably not gonna do the castle rooms. There's still an option if it's like, if I feel like I really need them, but honestly, I'm never going to go in them because I hardly am ever going to go in the castle rooms we do have, which is the only one we have is the map room, which I hardly go in. It's just a nice little detail. It's just extra little details that they serve a purpose. Like the vault serves a purpose as that's where all my rare items go. And then the map room serves a purpose as history. But if I were to make like the dinner room or actual rooms in a castle, then I would never actually use them. So I don't see the point. Sploosh. There you go, there's your dunk. It splooshed in the water. There you go, mate. You want a little? You wanted a sploosh? Francie over. I forgot to mention this. I have asked Francie to do the thing for the montage, the logo, the little title for Pitfall. I've asked her to do it, so I already know it's gonna be good because she's really good at drawing. Francie's really good, so that'll be sick. Montage, the sooner we get done, I just gotta keep thinking, because as of right now, I'm gonna be completely honest. I'm done with Pitfall. I'm done working on it. I've had enough of it. I want to be done. I want to be done with Pitfall, and I want to go to the next thing. Because the main parts of Pitfall, the cool parts that were like the selling points, which is the giant hole, the wall, the bridges, the tower, the castle, those are all done. Everything that we're doing now is kind of extra. No, Francie is not my girlfriend. And that would be weird if she was. I'm pretty sure she's 17. Be weird if she was. But no, all the main selling points of Pitfall, all the highlights, the tower, not necessarily the bridges, but the tower, the hole itself, the walls, the castle, all the main highlights are done. Everything we're doing now is just extra that doesn't really serve a purpose. Like, everything we've done has some kind of purpose. The bridges transport us, the castle's our main base of operations, the portal's how we get in and out, the villager trading hall is a villager trading hall. The purpose of the greenhouse is just to look cool, and that's the same with the village. They're just here to look cool. They don't really have an actual purpose, so I'm tapped out. I want to get started on the end project, but I can't until Pitfall's done. It's like you're sitting there. It's like a Mr. Beast challenge. Let me explain it like this, actually. It's like a Mr. Beast challenge, right? Spend 50 hours in a room and you win $10,000 or something, right? So you're sitting in that room for an hour beforehand, waiting for the challenge to start because, you know, they've got production issues and whatnot. You're just waiting for the challenge to start. At that point, you're just like, well, I've spent an hour. Why not just start the challenge already? That's what it's kind of feeling like, because I'm waiting for that timer to start counting down for when I can come back. It's up there. The 2-year marker is up there. I'm just staring at it, waiting for it to start counting down. That's what it feels like. Alright, we're done. We're done. I'm too tired to continue. I might do more off stream. Probably not, though. I'll figure out stuff in creative. Hey guys, how's it going? Happy Friday! I did not know my voice could go that high. Crap, why are you leaking? Stop. Stop leaking. Alright, hope everyone's having a good Friday. We are doing Among Us in 5 hours, so we're going to be streaming for a very long time today because I'm getting them done. I'm getting the other 2 domes done. The only reason I would end stream early is if I got those domes done. But we are doing Among Us tonight in 5 hours. So I wanted to put off streaming, so it's like 3 hours before Among Us started. I went live, but I just got bored of playing Brawl Stars. And I want to work on Minecraft. So that's what we're going to do. So we're doing Among Us with Taylor, Mrs. Ma'am, a couple other Rumble streamers. Aiden won't be able to come, unfortunately, because he's got hockey like a nerd. Imagine having a real life sport that you play. Alright, so at the end of last stream, we got the main big boy dome done. And he is amazing. Let me just fly into this tower really quick so we can look at him. Yeah, look at that. That's a dome. That is like a proper congressman looking type dome. And we're doing the other 2 today. And then possibly outline where the path is going to go, but I think we're just going to finish these 2, and if we still have time, we'll go explore, like do a trial chamber or something. I'm not sure. But that's what we do. And let me pull up my picture, my reference photo. But also, I'm really... No, because I'm not going to do it. I was about to say, I'm contemplating just starting on this one project I'm thinking of and skipping the end project, but also because the new project idea that I had, that I believe it was Tin gave me yesterday, not yesterday, on Wednesday. It's cool. It's a really good idea, and I like it quite a bit. But that would mean that I'm just skipping the end project or putting it off, which is a bad idea. So we're not gonna do it. Do I want to do it like this? No, I don't want to do this, actually. No, we're gonna do glass first, and then concrete on top. So it goes like this. Yeah, that's actually way better if I do it like that instead. 1, 2, 3, because it's just 3s again. But since it's not already up by 1, it's at the top, so I can just cover it up with concrete. But yeah, these next couple projects in the next couple years to come, I'm just hoping I don't die. Because I've also decided that. I know this was a conversation a couple streams ago of, I'm going to be gone for 2 years. Do I say I've survived 3 years or I've survived 1 year, but I've since 2024, but I was just gone for 2 years? I'm going to say I've survived 3 years because of this reason. People are going to come in, like new people that don't know me or know that I've been on a mission, will ask me, hey, when did your hardcore world start, or how long have you had it? And I'll say October of 2024. And they'll be like, oh, 3 years. And I'll be like, no, actually 1 year, because I left for 2 years ago on an LDS mission. And I just have to explain stuff. It'd be a lot easier if I just said 3 years since October 2024. Have I been active for 3 years? No. Because again, then I wouldn't, technically this isn't 1 year old either then, because I had that 3-month break. I think it was middle of January to like end of March, where I just didn't play. I just took a break. So is this world 1 year old or 7 months old? Which one is it? It's easier just to say 1 year. So I am gonna just say, yeah, I've had this world for 3 years and whatever. It's been here for 3 years. Technically 1, maybe 1.5, depending on when I get called. But it will just save a lot of time and energy in the long run. Instead of being like, yeah, it's technically 3 years old, but I only have 1 year's worth of playtime. So it doesn't actually count as 3 years, which it doesn't count. But I'm just going to say 3 years. Because I don't want to go through the process of explaining, yeah, I wasn't here for 2 years because this, and this. It'll just be easier. Well, I might just go straight to the... because this new project idea I have, maybe it's just new project syndrome. Because I remember doing the exact same thing. I made this mistake in Series 1, and that's why we haven't started on the end project yet. Because the end project, there's a lot of grinding with it. But in Series 1, I made this mistake because when I got the idea for the Nether Hole, I just wanted to stop the Ocean Monument and just immediately start on that. But I knew that would be dumb. So I compromised and just started working on the Nether Hole off camera while still doing the Ocean Monument. So instead of going 100% on one project, I went 50-50 on 2 projects, which was a horrible idea. It didn't work out. It took longer to get the Ocean Monument done, and the Nether Hole, just the progress wasn't quick on that either, and I wasn't recording or streaming any of it. So we're not doing that with the end project or with the next project. We're sticking 100% to one project at a time until it's done. I'm excited to have more montages. I'm excited to have more than one montage on my channel. Instead of it being, oh yeah, it's just the Ocean Monument one, which I'm going to be honest is kind of crap. It's still decent, but I could have used a better song. It's mostly, I'll be completely honest, it's mostly crap because of the video quality. Because I wasn't streaming in 1080p. Even at the beginning of this project, I wasn't streaming in 1080p. So in the very beginning of this project's montage, the video is like in 720. Because I wasn't streaming in 1080 or recording in 1080. So the quality's worse. But as it goes on, it'll get better. Man, I cannot wait. The end project. That's my motivation right now. I'm not allowed to go on to another project until I'm done with the current one. So the sooner we get this done, the sooner I can go on to a project I want to do. Because like I said before, like the greenhouse is cool, and it still is really stinking cool. But it's just for looks, which I mean that is what makes big builds like this come together, are the little things. In this case, a very big thing. But if this wasn't here, Pitfall would look a lot more empty. It already still looks pretty empty, but it's not as empty. Like you can tell, like you come up here in free cam, Pitfall is massive. And this is big, but it still is, it's letting the grand itty of Pitfall still be there. Oh, I need to go update the sub-statues. Hold on, after we're done with this, I'm gonna go update sub-statues. I need to update, I think it's just Taylor's. And it's the same spot. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 3, 3. 2 1s to the middle. So we're not changing that much, and we're not going to be changing a lot. I was on some of the first gaming streamers Rumble. Sadly, it's not active enough. Life and motivation kept getting in my way. Motivation, that can be an issue. Yes. Okay, so the only one that's actually changing are these first couple ones. I've had that issue too. Where it's like, I don't really want to stream. But you just gotta do it sometimes. You gotta find, that's what I do. Whenever I'm not motivated, I will do one of 3 things. Actually, no, it's typically it's one of 3 things. The first is just do nothing, which isn't a good option. The second is I will go rewatch either Philza's videos or my own videos. Meaning specifically the montages at the beginning of the videos. Because I'll remind myself, hey, you're streaming to make these kind of videos. And then that gets me like a mega boost of motivation. And then back in the day, this was the best motivator. It's like, I don't really want to stream Minecraft. And then I get a notification from G1 server letting me know he was just live. And it's like, oh, no. No, siree. I'm technically, it was like a mini competition that I had in my head. That wasn't real, but I won. I won it in the end. I won this competition in the end. So every time G1 went live, because he was the other big Minecraft streamer. He still is a big Minecraft creator on Rumble. He just doesn't stream it anymore. But anytime he would go live and I wasn't motivated to stream, I would just see that noti and I would be like, he's not getting ahead of me. I cannot let him get ahead of me in Minecraft. So I would go live like 5 minutes after and it'd be one of the best streams. Sadly, he doesn't go live anymore, so I don't get that free motivation. But what I do instead is I just look, and if anyone else that I'm following is live, it's like, no, I can't have them beat me. It's just like, it's mini competition. It's friendly competition, right? I can't let them beat me. But I did beat G1. I ended up beating him. Hopefully, at some point, I will gain more followers than him, so it's like official, I guess. But I beat him in terms of streaming. I outlasted him in streaming. Those guys, give me more concrete. 2, 2, 2, 1. Nice little area. 7 bosses total, with about 3 of them being optional before Moonlord. Oh boy. How many bricks in that build? Oh, bro, I don't know. There is a lot. I mean, I could just get Lighmatica. That's, if you really want to know, Tin, then I will just grab Lighmatica when I'm done with this, and it'll tell you exactly. But I can also just look at my stats, because I've got better statistics. So I believe I can search up, like, glass. Can I... items? Yeah, glass. Times used, which I think is times I've placed it. So I've mined 3,000 glass. I've placed almost 100,000 glass. Picked up a lot more. Dropped a bunch, crafted a bunch. How do you craft glass? I don't understand what this is, but this one. And then also have got light blue concrete. Look at that. Times placed. I've placed 1/4 light blue concrete. Which, I mean, yeah, that makes sense. 1/4 light blue concrete, though, is nuts. This is where it gets complicated because it's hurting my brain. Because I see all the glass and they're just different. Just because you can see through it. Okay. If we're looking at it from this perspective. So it goes those 3 and then 2 more down on each side. Goes 2 more, and then I think I just fill that in. Yeah, I just fill that entire square in. Which actually, that means this guy would go like this, I think. Yeah, so now he's like that, and then... Okay, let me just do that on all sides. What did I fall? Oh, the 1 block gap. The 1 block. I fell through the literal 1 block gap that was there. Like that. Oh, Taylor! You subscribed with Prime. Thank you. Do I update? Yeah, I'm going to count that. I'm going to count that as another month, because technically it is. Let me add it to the statue. Forgot I had that. I still beat you. Still got you beforehand. It's going to be able to be 3 months, I think, soon on your channel. Subscribe for 2 months. Plus Prime. Prime. Perfect. It fits. Plus Prime. Thank you. Oh, that looks cool. Yeah, that's looking cool. The big one is still the big one, but you got the small one on the side. Okay, I need to light that up somehow or mobs can respawn. Do I care if mobs spawn? No, not really. Alright, hold up. Let's go look. I think it's done. I think we're good. I signed up for a free trial because I wanted to order something. So you just got the Prime free trial. That's actually kind of smart. Okay, I'm quite happy with that. The second dome looks like it fits quite well with the first one. It fits well. I'm happy with that. Now I just got to light Matic of the thing. And move it over. But I do need to repair the electric because it is getting a little broken. Man, these future projects I'm thinking of. The end one is sick. The nether one's cool. The fourth project that I've got planned for this world is just like, it's just beautiful. It's just beautiful. It's gonna be a very... The fourth one, like, Pitfall isn't a very, like, pretty project. Like, it's cool, because it's a giant hole and there's this big castle, but it's not very pretty. The end one is... I guess the end one's kind of pretty. The end one's kind of pretty. The nether one isn't, like, pretty in any way. It's just got that cool aesthetic to it that Pitfall does. But then the fourth project in this world, what I'm thinking of, just the rough draft in my head, is very pretty. It's, like, gorgeous kind of pretty. It's really cool. But we are not starting on that for who knows how many years. Because I'm going to wait too. Then I'm going to finish the end project, which will probably take like 6 months or so, because I have to get back into the game. And this is if I don't die. I'm really hoping I don't die. Which means I should probably be more careful with my elytra use. But yeah, then the nether project, that'll probably take... it depends on how often I'm playing. Because like Pitfall would have taken way longer. Because I'm going to like have a proper job where I'm working probably like a 9 to 5 or I'm in college. So it's going to be back to what the Ocean Monument project was. The Floating Monument project series 1 where I could only stream 2 hours a day instead of what I'm doing now, which is multiple hours a day. Because this is going to be like a 7-hour stream today. Unless I'm just taking one class in college. In that case, then yeah, it'll be this. I'm not sure. Unless this sustains me. Unless this becomes sustainable to the point where it's like, alright, yeah, I can live off of this while only working a part-time job. Because this is never going full-time, let's be honest. This streaming is never going full-time. It is a hobby, and even if it was full-time, that just means I have time to do the projects. I would still focus on outside things, because it won't be like that forever. But it's probably gonna be, I'd say... From this point... Oh, hello, stuff. From right now... So that's 2 years. Let's just say... Let's say 3. Because let's assume I'm not leaving for 6 months. Let's just go on the very, very, very high end and assume I'm not leaving for 6 months. That means in 3 years, because it's 6 months working on the end project, and then 6 months when I'm back, finishing the end project, and relearning the game. So it's 3 years, then we start on the nether project, and then assuming that I just have all the free time in the world. Why is that there? Assuming I just have all the free time in the world, the nether project will take... No, sorry. Assuming I don't have all the free time in the world, the nether project, it isn't like as grindy as the end project or Pitfall is. Because Pitfall is mega grindy. We had to dig this hole, and we had to place all the blocks in the walls. Like, Pitfall was a mega grind. But the nether project is... It's quite simple, but it's still cool, obviously. So I'd say the nether project might take like a year and a half. And then we get to this last project I'm thinking of. Oh, there's squids falling again. Anytime we're near the water, squids will fall. Little mini dome on top. Cool. That is the whole thing. That is all of the things done. That's all the domes. Let's look. Give me a look at these. Oh, that's cool. You cannot. That is so good. I love it. That's what I wanted. I wanted this kind of a look. That's all the domes. Look at that. Those are so cool. Hold on, we gotta look at it from angles and stuff. Yeah, they're so big as well. Just the 3 different domes. So now we've got the tower, the portal, the villagers, and the domes, the greenhouse. And once there's plants in there and you can actually see the stuff inside, it'll be way cooler. But for right now, that's a cool... This is cool. Alright, I think we need to pack up. That's one thing we can do, is just pack up all this. I've got a lot of... I had way too much extra stuff. Like, I had a lot of extra stuff. Alright, so empty shulkers first. Yeah, I definitely overprepared a little bit. I love that you can see it from there. But glass I'm going to continue to use. I'll probably use up a lot of those shulkers. That's what I mean. That's what I mean by the Elytra is going to get me killed, is that could have so easily been just instant death. From the tiniest pixel of a block, that could have just been instant death. That's what I say. When the Elytra is going to get me killed, it's going to be doing that. Because I'm just, when I fly with the Elytra, it's just doop-de-doop-de-doo. Oh, whatever. I'll be okay. No, you won't. It's going to get you killed. Specifically coming in. Because, like, going out, yeah, I'm pretty good with it. But I was going down at, like, an angle. That's why I've got to be so careful with this thing. Because it's just pop. And then I just pop. And then that's it. I'm dead to an Elytra. Yeah, that's a very good addition. I'm happy with that. I am very happy with that. Now I'm gonna go eat. And then Monday we will continue working on this. Let's go back up to the castle.